Hey guys, in this video we're going to talk about converting an improper fraction into a mixed number. So an improper fraction is a fraction where the numerator is greater than the denominator. You can see that here. The numerator is 12, it's greater than our denominator of 3. Now when we're converting an improper fraction into a mixed number, the first thing we're always going to do is divide. And remember, when we're dividing fractions, the fraction bar is actually a symbol for division. So it's always going to be numerator divided by denominator. Top divided by bottom, always. Now, one of two things is going to happen when you do this, when you do the division here. And we're going to illustrate the first one here. If I do 12 divided by 3, you see that I get 4. I got the whole number 4. There's no decimal numbers behind it. So in that case, we're done. Sometimes you can have improper fractions that just become whole numbers, and then that's it. You stop. You're good. But what if it doesn't? How do you know when you need to keep going? So let's say I have 53 over 11. So just like before, I'm going to do the division. Top divided by bottom. Always top divided by bottom. So 53 divided by 11. And you can see here, I have my integer 4 followed by a decimal point and a bunch of decimal numbers. We don't care about the decimal numbers. All we care about is that integer before the decimal point. In this case, it's a 4. So that 4 is going to become the integer in our mixed number. Remember, a mixed number is just an integer with a fraction attached. So now that we have that integer 4, we're going to multiply it by the denominator. In this case, 4 times 11 is 44. Make sure you're using your calculator. Now we have to get rid of this numerator and replace it with our new numerator. This is similar to the remainder of division. So because we're going to get rid of it, we're going to bring it on down and subtract our 44 from it. So again, use your calculator, and we're going to do 53 minus 44, and we get 9. So that 9 is our new numerator, and the denominator we just bring over. So we end up with 4 and 9/11. That's our answer. Let's look at another one. So right here we have 24 over 7. Same thing we've been doing. We're going to do 24 divided by 7, and we got a decimal number. So we know it's going to become a mixed number, and we just look at the integer before our decimal point, which in this case is a 3. So just like before, 7 times 3, and I got 21. I multiplied those. The integer times the denominator. We're going to bring the numerator down to subtract. 24 minus 21. We have a 3. That's our new numerator. And then we just bring over the denominator. 3 and 3/7. Let's look at another one where we don't have decimal numbers when we do our division. All right, guys, you can see here I've set up 10 halves. That's 10 divided by 2. So just like the other ones, we're going to start with division. 10 divided by 2. And we got the integer 5. And you'll notice that there is no numbers after the decimal point. We have no decimal numbers in this. So we're done. It's just 5 as your answer. So just remember, when you do the division, if you get a whole number without any decimal numbers, you're done. It's just this. All right, guys, I want to do one last example. We have 63 over 8. So 63 divided by 8. We have a decimal number, so it's a mixed number. Our integer is 7. 7 times 8, 56. Bring down that numerator. Notice I'm using my calculator on every step, guys. 63 minus 56. We get 7, and we just bring over the denominator. Very simple. It's just important. Use the tools that you have. If you want to try to do it all in your head, great. I'm fine with that. But make sure you're using your tools to at least check your work. And if you need to use your tools while you're working it, that's fine too. I would rather you get the problem right and you understand the process than maybe get a lucky guess on it, or you're able to do some, but you're not able to do all of them. The process is what's important to me. And as long as you know the process, if you have to use tools, you're going to get the right answer anyway. So just remember how this works, guys, and I'll see you in the next video.